Hey everybody, good morning. I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. Welcome to my channel. It's not Christmas in July, but I want to finish up this book. I've already started on it and I've ran into some trouble and I was gonna just keep on going, and then I thought, well, let's just turn the camera on so y'all can. I don't think I'm going to solve any great problems because I'm not a seamstress, but I don't know. Maybe we'll learn something together. I want to light a candle. I don't always light a candle, but I usually do. Started lighting a candle for positive love, sending to Ukraine, and then so much going on. It's just turned into an inspiration in my craft room. Take a breath. So I light the candle. The foundation of me lighting a candle, usually anytime, is to create an energy that I want to be around. And there's a lot going on globally, locally, personally, and this really does set my intention and give me positive focus. And you know, anytime we can do that, it's a good thing. So I'm going to do that and set it right there. Okay, so let's move on. Last time I was on, I made this, I creased it all up, scored it and everything. And then fantasy me thought that I could sew down here. Well, no, not so much actually. And I don't know why, because I can bend it with my fingers. Why can't I sew it? But every time I get it in the machine, it just crumples all up, and this gets stuck on the foot of my machine. So I can't do it. So I thought I would kind of move on and see if these full pages, oh, they look like they're going to fit perfect. Okay, if these full pages will wrap around those flanges. And I think I should score it. But not with the envelope punch board. That's not helpful. There it is. There it is. So these are 8.5 by 11. It's 110-pound cardstock. So they'll hold up nicely, but let's see if I have 4.5. 4.5 right there. That is not 4.5. Actually, it would be 4.25, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4.25. What? Oh. Yeah, this is 11. It's 8.5 by 11. So I need 5.5. So there's my 5 and there's my half. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So there's my half right here. Less pressure, more passes. So let's do 1. I was up all night going through channels, so I think I've made a dent. I cannot see who is subscribed and who is not subscribed to my channel on my iPad. So I know there are some channels out there that I have subscribed to, and I don't think they've ever been to my channel. They've definitely never commented in my channel. And then there are other people who, I mean, just really make an effort to support the smaller channels and comment and encourage and teach and mentor and all of that. And so I did try to go through and recognize those people. And I've recently watched a few videos actually where the owner of the channel actually said, I don't subscribe to any of the channels because I don't have time. Well, wouldn't that be a shame if everybody else felt that way, dear? Just saying. So, let's see if this is going to work. I don't know if it is. I've decided this book is going to be my, oh my gosh, Carol. It is going to be my Christmas ephemera book. I'm going to leave it. It's almost right. So what I'm going to do is just slide it over here like this. Now, I've made the mistake in the past of using glue, and it turned into a real mess. So I've learned my lesson a little bit. It's okay to use glue, but you really need tape also. And then like some roll-on glue just to give you a minute of wiggle room, you know. What I needed to do, and I should have, and I meant to, and I didn't, and it's kicking me right now, is go watch By Mimi with Love when she made the album for her daughter's wedding, because she shows you how to do this. Or Genevieve Designs. This is how she attaches a lot of her pages. It's the first time I ever used this design idea was when I believe it was the very first journal that I ever made. And it was by a journal, by Genevieve Design Journal Project. And I was hooked after that. Oh, shoot, we're going to run out. Well, it's okay. So let's see, today is Wednesday. And that's not gonna stick. It's not, it isn't stickable. Let go, let go, let go. I've got more over here, so let me grab it. Any of you that were hanging out with me, this is so thin, last summer, you saw me bulking up my, I I built a little prepper pantry sort of thing downstairs. Dehydrated most of the summer, anything that I could get my hands on. And I just love that stuff, you know. I love food preparation and learning different ways to put up food, and then I like developing my own recipes and using them. Yeah, this is not going to be ideal, but let's hope it works. If this book were going to somebody else, I'd take it apart. And what I would probably do is make a separate flat back for this and sew it onto it accordingly, and then just glue that onto the spine. So the gardens are coming on, and we don't have a garden. I have a little herb box that I have a squash and a couple tomatoes and some herbs in. And I've been picking on that regularly now for quite some time, and getting things dried and getting them in jars and going to the farmer's market and picking up whatever's coming on. And now it's time that we can go to the U-Pick farms. Do you guys have those where you live? Okay, so that would work like that, right? Okay, so I have to better do the inside of this. So I'm really hoping that I can get to one of the U-Pick farms. This weekend, maybe? Are you all gardening? Do you garden? Or preserve, or can, or cook, or any of that? I know this is not right. I can feel it in my bones, but I can't tell you what's wrong with it, so we're going to go with it. I have no problem ripping this out if it doesn't work. I have the bug to redo most all of my craft room. Now, let's put just a little bit of glue on here. Just a little wiggle. So anyway, I bring all that food up to say that I might be well enough to drive myself to the dollar store and the bulk food section of Winco. Whoop, whoop, whoop. To shop. I want to make bulk pre-mixed spices, like for enchilada sauce, for Italian stuff, for dips. I hear you guys. I know exactly who it is. I think I should put something there. I don't think so. Promise the dogs will quit barking as soon as the FedEx guy drops off my package. See, just like clockwork. They're like, oh, he's gone. Yeah, so I'm actually pretty excited that I might be able to drive. We'll see. Things change, but I noticed yesterday there were quite a few people on Tuesday commenting about how important it is to go to the channels that you think you're subscribed to and comment on a couple videos and watch 15 minutes or so, because YouTube does these purges and it's happening to me all the time. I'm not sub to people that I know I'm sub to, because I go watch them all the time. I know I love their channel and I want to support them, and I go, like, Buy Mimi with Love. I went there a few weeks ago because she was posting some stuff and I was never getting notified. And I was going to bingo night and stuff, but I didn't know she had other stuff going on. And sure as heck, I wasn't a subscriber. So what if? Okay, so this is going to have to go snug right up against that. So what I did was, apparently commenting on bingo is not getting into the YouTube algorithm. So YouTube thinks that you just are a fake subscriber and you really don't watch her channel. That's how I read it. I don't know. So I went back a couple videos and watched them and then commented and gave her a thumbs up, and that's what I was doing in the middle of the night with people, which was fun. Miss Angela, where are you? I haven't seen anything from you in a couple days. I hope you're okay. I hope you're at the beach doing something so fun. Let's cut that off before it gets sticky. I'm putting the word out if anybody has one they want to get rid of. I am looking for a white Heidi Swap memory deck spinner. And the punch and the die set would be a bonus, but if I can get the spinner, I can probably find everything else. I don't know if it's going to be a hot ticket item in my craft room, so I hate to buy brand new. So if you have one and you're not using it and you wished you wouldn't have bought it, or you're, it's not all it's cracked up to be or whatever, reach out to me and let's make a deal. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that turned out okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay. Now, I have to get rid of these little stragglers. Okay, now these are going to have pockets. And these are the pockets that Shannon from Mixed Media Minnesota sent. She was selling these little kits, and she ordered the pockets to go with them. And I thought I was fancy pantsy, didn't need the kit. Turned out I actually did need the kit. But I'm trying to make do. These are cool pockets, Shannon. I made this whole book just so I could put these pockets in because it looked like so much fun. Wow, I could see putting these in the back of a journal for your business card. I've reached out to a couple of people that were destashing or had contacted me, letting me know they're interested in maybe being in a booth. Y'all, I have done booths. I've sold soap and lotion and fiber and sheep and psychic fairs and been there, done that. I really don't want to sit at a booth, although I do love it. I like visiting with all the people and meeting everybody and all of that. Wow, you know what? I didn't even count these, and I'm exactly right. But I'm really hoping to do more of like a booth that, let's go down a bit, like consignment booth where they do all the work. If you have journals, maybe even some homemade cards, our area is pretty flooded with that, but if you have journals and books and things that you've made and you'd like to get them off your shelf and see if you can't sell them, you would have to pay the shipping to me. But when I find a booth that I think might display the wares well and has a good enough traffic flow that it's not going to be a bunch of work for nothing, I'd be happy to put people's stuff in there and, you know, see if you can sell it. I don't want a commission. The people at the store, of course, will want a commission. So you would be in it, the investment of all your time and work and everything, and then also the shipping. Okay, so my idea was, let's put let's fill the pockets. That was what I was going for. And then once I get this done, I think I'm going to put this away and bring it back out for Christmas. Now, am I going to know what that is if I take that out of there? Probably not. I'm wondering if I need to hold off. Let's look at the cover. These were the signatures I was going to put in before I changed my other mind. Here's the cover I was considering. Let's see if it's even an option anymore. Oh. That's pretty. I like it just like it is. I really hate covering this up. It's so pretty. Let's do it. This card came from Shannon's stash. She hangs on to old cards. I think it's just beautiful for this book. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'd like to see how big I can bulk that up. You know, how much is it gonna withstand? I think these can go in my little rolling card. I don't think I need them to go in this. Yeah, I like the way those turned out. They're cute. But I don't know if they'll fit in here. too much wear and tear. So I'm going to have to decide what kinds of things I want in this. And I think it's going to have to be after this glue dries. I'm thinking about taking the big plunge and buying a junior, Gemini Junior. I love my Big Shot. I mean, it does everything. But sometimes it's really overkill. I just don't need, I don't need to dig out those big plates and, you know, for a little heart or something. Do you guys have anybody have the Gemini Junior? Do you love it? Do you use it? I was thinking it would be great for just like right on my desk. I don't know. I don't know how practical that is because then, you know, you still have to get up to get your dies. And you still have to run the machine. I don't know. A reminder, 1st of September, Tammy Van Antwerp and I will be kicking off hashtag Edith Holden. And it's open to anybody who wants to play. Let's go dig out some Edith Holden stuff and do her memory justice. If you've got a book or you've just got ephemera, or it doesn't matter, whatever you want to make. Huh. I'm okay if this gets all bulky. But I don't think it'll hold that. So, nah, let's try it too hard. I do want to put this note in here. So this idea did work. I just have to decide what I want to put in here. You know, do I want undone tags? Do I want finished tags? Look at that. That is just cute as anything. And so until I do, I think I'll just leave it empty, but this book is done. Like the gal said on Poltergeist, you know, this house is clean. Well, this book is done. And now I have something that I can put little bits and pieces in. And kind of have I like keeping it all separate. Okay. I think I'm going to call this a video, y'all. All of a sudden, I ran out of steam. That's kind of how it's been happening. Might not make it to Winco. Darn it. Uh-oh, we're crooked. I must have bumped you, sorry. Oh, there's a lot more I wanted to say and do, but I just, I'm not going to be able to. Bummer. Where's my, where's the lid to this? Where did I put it, you guys? Oh, I'll find it. I think it's on the floor. Okay, guys. So don't forget, go back to your people, the channels that you think you've subbed to, and turn them on and, you know, go dust the coffee table or something. Let the video run for 15 minutes or whatever, and or sit and watch the video. And give them a thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed and comment. It's the comments, I think, that keep YouTube from kicking you out. And if you would be so kind as to go back to a few of my videos and comment, I would love that. It's like a virtual hug. So let's keep the support going for these channels that are all working so hard. Let's all take care of each other. Bye, guys.